Good morning, sir. I am Theorem Tejashvi, Tribly 149. I am from AANM and VVRSR Polytechnic. I am here to explain about maximum power transfer theorem and execute in MATLAB. Now I am executing the program in paper. Maximum power transfer theorem. Power transfer theorem. The problem is plot the maximum power transfer in the circuit when RL is varied from 0 to 4 ohms with 0.1 step. VThevenin equals to 12 volts and RThevenin is 2 ohms. Circuit is VThevenin RThevenin RL. These both are varying and this is current I. We have to plot the graph between PL and RL, means load resistance and load power. First, we have to find I and then P. For I equals to VThevenin by RThevenin plus RL. P equals to I square R we know. Then PL means R. For I we have to substitute. I equals to this one. We have to substitute here. VThevenin VThevenin by RThevenin plus RL whole square into RL. For getting anything into maximum, we have to derivate it. It will be PL by, with respect to here, RL we have to derivate it and equals to 0. Then it will give us the RThevenin equals to RL. Then PL maximum power transferred maximum is VThevenin square by 4 RL. Then V means 12. Thevenin whole square, so 4 into R means these both are equal, so it is 2 ohms. 2. Then 12 into 12 by 4 into 2. It will come into 18 watts. For writing this program in MATLAB, we use the condition for loop, because we are repeating here same function at multiple times, so we are using for loop. Program. CLC clear. it will clear the previous program. Anything is written before. CLC clear, and we have to define VThevenin equals to 12 and RThevenin equals to 2. Semicolon must be there. And for loop we are writing, so I equals to 1 is to 0.1 is to 100. This is not applicable because for loop does not exist 0.1 and variables like it must be started with 1 only. It does not starts with 0 something. So here we write for I equals to 1 is to 100. If we write 100, it will goes to 1 to 9.9 because it will not beyond the limit. We have to 1 to 4 only we want. So we are writing for I equals to 1 is to 40 means it will come to I program I into 0.1 minus 0.1. It will gives the result 1 into 0.1 minus 0.4. It will gives the total some value less than 40. 4 ohms. So we are writing for I equals to 1 is to 1 is to 41. It will give result 4 ohms. So this both are wrong. This one is right. Then we will write the RL. Of I we have to write. I equals to 0.1 minus 0.1. Then PL equals to PL of I equals to formula we already know that VThevenin by RThevenin plus RL of I into RL of I. Semicolon must be there. And we have to write end. Then we have to execute plot. Which we are plotting? RL comma PL we have to plot. We are using here grid command. For we are varying multiple values, so we are in this place we also write this one VThevenin equals to input comma enter voltage VThevenin RThevenin equals to input enter resistance RThevenin. It will give multiple times use. It will be very useful to us because we does not need to go to program and evaluate, give the values of numbers with the number of times we are writing here. Once check anything is wrong in this program, we will correct it. Now we will execute the program in MATLAB. First we will create a new file. Take new file and name it maximum power. Within the name you don't put spaces. If you put spaces, it will not take as a file name. So we are placing without gap maximum power. Create. Now we have to type the program first. CLC clear we write first, because if anything is done before this program, any program will written in this before this, that will clear the, this will clear the that one. If we don't put semicolon, it does not take as a command. So we are putting semicolon. Now VThevenin equals to 12 volts. Here we have to compulsory to put semicolon, otherwise it does not take as a variable. Next, RThevenin equals to 2 ohms, semicolon. Now we are writing for loop. For loop is used to repeat the same command 2-3 times. We are here not put enter, then write for I equals to 1:1:40. The explanation for this explanation in theory. RL Now press enter and next one RL. I am using capital R and small l, then R of I anamata equals to I into means here using star symbol. Star is into here. 0.1 minus 0.1. Then enter. First we have to put here semicolon. Now enter. Then PL, capital PL of I equals to, we have to put the column VThevenin by, we are in the above we write capital letters, so we have to write in capital letters. Then put column, and VThevenin is divided by capital R Thevenin plus capital R L of I. Put semicolon.
For square we are using that symbol. Square into R, capital R, here we are using, and L, bracket of I. This is the formula, we know it in the theory. Then end of the program we have to write end. This represents the program is ended. Now we have to plot the graph between plot RL and PL. Capitals we use, so we are putting capital, comma, PL. Then grid. Now equalize it. The graph must be like this. You can zoom it. It shows at 18 watts and 2 ohms maximum power. Save this picture. Then look, here we can replace it with Thevenin equals to input. For multiple times we are using, then we will enter in this columns. Column, enter. For multiple use we have to enter this one అన్నమాట. ఎందుకంటే మనం ఒకే దాన్ని 2-3 టైమ్స్ రాసుకోవాలనుకున్నప్పుడు మనకి ఆ వాల్యూస్ మార్చుకున్న కన్నా ఇక్కడికి వచ్చి ప్రోగ్రామ్లో ఎంటర్ just we will equalize, then it will give the what is VThevenin, what is RThevenin, it will ask us, then we have to enter that values, then it will give result. For multiple time use we are writing here, enter the battery, enter the voltage we can write, voltage VThevenin equals to, then put X and close the semicolon, and must and should be semicolon. Then RThevenin, we have to first capital R Thevenin TH equals to, like this only we have to enter them. First we have to add semicolon, no, first we have to write input, I forgot it, input, then columns, upper comma, then enter resistance అన్నమాట. Resistance RThevenin, capital R here we used, so we are using capital R here, equals to semicolon, we must and should semicolon, then we will equalize it. Here, look here, it will ask with what is VThevenin. We have to enter some values. 10. Here we put comma, so it's showing error. That's why it shows error. Now we will execute this one. Now we will enter 10, enter. It will ask now R7 because in previous I entered the comma. I did not see that, so it shows error. Now we will enter R7 equals to 2 ohms. Now it will give result. See the graph. At 13 something, it shows maximum in 2 ohms. 13 watts, 2 ohms, it shows maximum. We can save it also. Like this, we have to enter multiple values of R7 and VThevenin. We will change the inputs and we will get power maximum. This is the end of this program. Thanks for this opportunity. Thanks for giving me this opportunity.